and we are almost there. Let me see. Let me see. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Rebels Capital, aka Negativity with Success. And yes, came back with another day of what's happening in the stock market, cryptos, bonds, everything that has to do with making money on the stock market. Today's the 8th of June 2026. Yeah, man, we are on another day. If you like the video, man, please click like, subscribe. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's go. So today, what happened was that the markets are rebounding from Friday's brutal sell-off. Friday was horrifying, bro. You wish you were not alive. You wish you were never breathing on that Friday if you did trade. The Friday was the 5th of June. But today's the 8th. The S&P 500 is up today by 1%, joined by the Nasdaq, which is up by 1.7%. 7%. This followed a rough week where the Dow Jones fell 1.4%, which is 696 points, to close at 50,866. Let me just show you here. 50,866. So now today we are up. It's at 50,888. If we can say that. No, this is actually US30. No, we currently sitting at 50,920. So it's a bit up. So the sell-off on Friday. The sell-off on Friday was so brutal, bro. It was so brutal. The only thing that let it down was because of a sentiment of AI semiconductors selling off. They wiped off a lot of money. Approximately $2 trillion was wiped off from the morning until closing bell. That was a weird one, bro. That was very weird. It happened so perfect because there was a couple of people, not people, but a couple of hedge funds that actually had what you call these shorts on the stock market in general, on the Dow Jones, S&P 500, meaning that they were selling heavy. And then yeah, man, people lost money that day because no one was actually expecting it. Because on a Friday, everyone is in a good mood, so you would assume that they would buy even more. But as well as that, Iran and Israeli attack, they were attacking each other. Israel and Iran, they were attacking each other. So somehow people knew there was a bomb coming. That triggered also a sell-off even more. Yeah, man, that's what happened. And then on Friday, the most important numbers came out, which was non-farm payroll. Here we go. Non-farm payroll is economic numbers. So when we talk about economic numbers, we're talking about that every single time. So basically what happened was the Friday numbers, it showed that US growth came and surged at 172,000 in May, roughly doubling the expectations, while unemployment held at 4.3%. So it went higher because of the non-farm payroll minimum benchmark is 150, right? 150. So it came in at 174, 72 to be exact. So yeah, man, people basically, it was just good numbers that basically also made the dollar go high as well. And then looking at unemployment is also unchanged. It held at 4.3%. So stocks fell in a classic good news is bad news dynamic, right? And then also looking at the 10-year yield came in at 4.5 on fears that the Fed might have to keep raising rates for higher. So yeah, man, just to summarize overall what's going on in the stock market is that now we are rebounding. So it fell from Friday's session, and then now we're just slowly recovering from it. And jobs growth and unemployment rate stays the same, and the bonds they yield higher at 4.5. The 10-year yield higher because of a Fed rate. They might not be cutting, dude. They might actually raise rates. As like I said before, meaning that more the cost of living might even go even higher and higher and higher. It'll be so high you'll barely even have enough money to breathe. You just have to, you know what I say? But anyway, that is not the case. So until then, we will see that rich. And then today, the biggest winners, the biggest winners was unexpectedly actually it was Intel. Let me just try to go back to it. The biggest winner today was Intel. Yeah, dude, Intel out of all of them. Uh, go back, 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 go back. Come on, let's go. Let me see here. Yeah, man, that's what happened so far. So it's just worrying. So people are just worried so far, but so far so Gucci, man. So as you can see here, if we go even further, so these are like the biggest companies like around the world in the Dow Jones. Let me see here. I'm looking for the biggest winners. Intel was there, so I'm not sure if this is going to show me that. If it's going to show me these small cap companies. Okay, okay, it's going to show me the small cap as usual. But yeah, man, Intel today was the biggest winner today when open bell happened. Let me try to open that. So that went higher, as you can see here. Give me a second. There we go. Intel is currently playing at 110, $110. It's up 11%. Why specifically is because of the there were news that Alphabet Google placed an order with Intel to manufacture more than 3 million sensor processing units in 2028. Nvidia also reportedly elevated whether Intel's technology can be used to produce a next gen GPU component. But yeah, man, Google placed the TPU order after TSMC struggled to keep up with the demands for its manufacturing capacity. So yeah, man, this is the gap for another company. So normally Google Alphabet would order their chips from these guys, TSMC, which is T1 Semiconductor. So they couldn't fulfill because of the demand. So they just went to their competitor. So just a basic classic move basically. So yeah, man, it's not down either way because it's still a win for them and as a sector as a sector overall. And then moving on to another one was Marvel Technologies was also another one. Marvel with the ticker MRVL. Let me see. Let me show you here. M MRVL. There we go. So yeah, man, this was endorsed by the CEO Johnson himself. Said that this is $1 billion company. That was last week. He endorsed this company. It's currently sitting at 293. It's up 13%. So yeah, man, that also went higher today. A company called Flex went higher. Tesla, one of the most traded companies in the world. Tesla was another one actually. Tesla. So Tesla today went higher because of what is it? Not Japanese, Chinese sales. So basically, what happened is it rose 2%, reporting a 22.5% jump in China sales in May. So they're doing quite well in China, basically. Yeah, man, the stock is currently playing at 406. Wow, guys. It's up 3.88%. So, yeah, man, So that is traded, most traded company in the world. I mean, in terms of Charles Schwab, Interactive Brokers, um, TD Trade, Fidelity, all of them actually, all of them, retails, all of the retail, what you call these trading platforms, brokerage platforms. That's one of the most traded. Tesla. Um, and then we have your earnings report. Earnings report is what the company has to report how much they've made. I was in trouble for the last 4 months. So one that went higher was Cooper Companies. Let me just go into it with the ticker COO. COO. Here we go. So that's a company that went higher today because it also beat their these earnings report. They made a big jump on their stock actually today. As you can see here, it's prices at 67. It's up by 0.02%. Not so bad. Not so bad. Not so good, but it's okay. And one company called ABM Industries. It also climbed 6%. AB, there we go. Incorporated ABM Industries. It went high because of the earnings report as well. Yeah, man, it's currently sitting at $43. It's up by 1%. Another one that was by actually was this company G3 Apparel. I think it's a penny stock actually, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, man, it was under the radar, man. Yeah, it's a small cap actually. Current price sitting at $34. It's up by 3% as well. That was another company. It went by 5%, actually beating this report. Another company called Service Titan. Service Titan was another big one that made a big jump today. Service Titan with the ticker TTAN. Let me see if it's gonna open. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We go. There we go. It's now down 4%. Current price is on 73%. That was just basically on earnings. And then the biggest news today was Rotten Services. No, Rotten Sciences actually with the ticker ROIV. Yeah, man, this one was down by 3%. So as you can see here, it's currently playing negative what 0.16%. It's at 28. So yeah, man, companies like that, and then our grocery outlet and progressive. Yeah, man, that went down today, as well as Google. Google went down today because of they made a deal with Intel. So basically, what they're doing is diversifying away from TSMC, also signaling a potential cost question out there. It's AI build out. So yeah, man, like, why would you go buy with those guys when TSMC is one of the biggest and the best what you call this chip maker in the world? So it's like one of those like, what are you actually building type of thing? But yeah, man, that's what happened. And then another big story today was Apple. Apple Inc. Mr. Tom Cook. Tom Cook. Tim Cook. Okay, let me see here. So its current price is sitting at 313. It's up by 2%. Because of today, Apple is it's holding an annual worldwide developers conference today with expectations that centered on a long-awaited AI shifted Siri overhaul. So Apple struck a partnership with Alphabet to utilize its Gemini frontier models after its early Apple intelligence efforts underwhelmed. And in Apple's intelligence Siri, right? Because everyone has been waiting for the Siri technology. They're just waiting for it to be like something bigger and better. But yeah, actually, by the way, people actually thought Siri was gonna be like the biggest thing in the world to ever come about. But yeah, man, that went mute. So yeah, man, Apple's intelligence Siri enhancement and development into ISOs and MacBooks integrated are being unveiled today. So yeah, man, let's see what time is that. Uh, Apple meeting. Let me see, meeting today. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. So yeah, man, that is up today. The stock is up today 2% because of that annual meeting. Because everyone has been waiting for Siri. Yeah, man, they've been waiting for Siri for too long, dude. It's been too long. They're very quick at releasing phones, but not the actual technology. There we go. I don't know what time that is. It should be on the website actually. Yeah, man, we're just waiting for that meeting today with Apple. I don't know who's gonna speak. I'm not sure who's gonna speak specifically, but we'll see. We will see. We will see. We'll see. We'll see. 10 o'clock. Okay, cool. It's still up and coming. Yeah, man. And then moving on to other things was that we're still gonna wait for earnings report this week from Campbell, right? Campbell is a company. JM, Smacker, Cassie's General Stores, Oracle. Oracle's the one that is like TikTok now. Chewy, it's the dog food company. Adobe, that PDF company. Lena is the home building company. So all seven, we are waiting for those from tomorrow. So from tomorrow, and then in terms of economic numbers, we're expecting for existing home sales, existing home sales, economic. What is this? Economic calendar. It's called economic calendar. So yeah, man, that's what we're waiting for. Still gonna wait for a lot of nice numbers. So yeah, man, I think it's mostly still gonna be that AI thing for this whole week, cause it's Oracle, Adobe, Oracle, Adobe. Yeah, man, those are the biggest companies. And Lennar, Lennar is one of the biggest home builders in the United States. One of the biggest companies in the world. Um, why biggest in the world? Because they make a lot of money. Plain simple. There's no vanilla. No need of yeah, man. And then moving on to your bonds today. Oh yes, so as well as the VIX today is down. It was close to 20. VIX is the fear index. If you don't know what that is, fear index, it shows that if people are selling or buying. So today shows that people are buying even more. That's why it's negative. You can see here today the bonds, the 30 years yielding at 5%. It's up as well by 0.52. 10 years up to 4.44. It's up by 0.33%. 5 years currently sitting at 4.2%. It's up by 0.19. The 2 years currently yielding at 4.1. It's down today by 0.05. So yeah, man, that's what's happening is what the bond means is that as strong May is, right, the reports, there's expectations that the Federal Reserve could raise interest rates later this year, and markets are increasing the probability of a Fed rate hike in December to nearly 70% up from roughly the 50% predictions. So as you can see, if you were to look at what for this, if we were to look at where people make bets, man, the poly market. If we're looking at the poly market, is this is where everyone bets if there's a rate hike or if it's gonna stay the same. So yeah, man, this went from 50% unlikely rates, now it's at 70. So yeah, man, that is gonna be very, very dramatic. Let me try to open it first. Let's see. Yeah, man, but this is by December. So we still have a couple of meetings. So far for June the 17th, it shows that people are betting of no, but probability of a Fed cut is 0. So we are 8 days and 7 hours away from that. So yeah, man, people can make bets now and make a lot of money from that. How dope is that? And then moving on to other things is that the Fed is also expected to hold a meeting between the 17th to the 18th of June 2026 under the new Fed, Mr. Chairman, what is his name? Kevin Walsh, right? Yeah, man, that's what's happening there. And then just to summarize what's going on in terms of geopolitical theme, if we go to commodities, commodities is oil, gas, natural gas. Uh, Something can feel, touch, and smell at the same time. That's how you. That's how you. That's a simpler way of explaining commodities. So yeah, man. As you can see here, gold is down, silver is down, copper is down, platinum is down as well. And then if we look at energy, energy is up, right? As you can see here, oil prices are still up. Still currently sitting at 94. Crude oil WTF is currently sitting at 91. Natural gas is 3.1. Heating oil is currently sitting at 6.3. So what's happening now in terms of like politics that never ends? That's why they call it politics, because it never ends. The military, Iran's military announced that it has ceased the strike against Iran, but warned that it would resume hospitalities if is what you call these Jerusalem continues operations in Lebanon, and oil prices initially spiked on the renewed exchange before pulling back on the ceasefire. This is a major micro effect. Evaluated oil equals to inflation risk and fewer Fed cuts. So yeah, man, that's what's happening on that geopolitical front. And then if we look at my other thing here, mergers and acquisitions. So far we still had that Beth, what you call this, Hathaway, where it bought Tyler Morrison on the 1st of June for $6.3 billion, making it the sixth biggest home builder in the United States, right? So yeah, man, that's what happened there. So another one that's going to happen very soon is a company called Union Pacific. Union Pacific is a company that does transportation for the entire country, right? So what happened was they are looking to buy a company called North Fork Southern, right? So yeah, man, here's the name of the company, Union Pacific. It's a big, big, big company, bro. In terms of like rail transportation, it's like number one now. Back then there was still a small player. Now they're like a big player. It's currently sitting at 269. They're looking to buy their competitor, actually, the Fork Southern, for $71.5 billion, bro. That is amazing. So basically, this company, um, The Southern Corporation, probably the CEO is now probably a billionaire now at this point because wow. So it's one of those players of if you can't beat them, you buy them. Um, so this is one of the big news so far in the last couple of days. So this U.S. freight rail it's quite a massive deal because of they're not trying to compete with their they're not trying to compete basically with their competitor. They just bought them outright, bought them, and then so yeah, man, that's one of the big deals, man, for 71.5 billion dollars. They wanted to buy that. And then another company here is called the video game company, Electronic Arts. Electronic Arts. Electronic Arts. That's a that's the company you normally see on every video game before the video game starts. Yeah, man, they've made a couple of video games throughout the years. They've been there for a while, bro, since PS2 started. So yeah, man, Electric Arts is currently sitting at $200, 202. So a company called FI, no man, PIF is acquiring them for $49.4 billion. So this is potentially one of the largest buyout I've ever seen in my entire life. Even on Wall Street, bro. The biggest deal so far. Yeah, PIF is buying Electronic Arts for $49.4 billion. The deal is not done as yet. It's still like negotiating. Yeah, man, they're still negotiating the details. But yeah, man, this is more of like a Saudi Arabia company. This PIF, Saudi Arabia, yeah, Saudi Arabia. So the oil box want to buy into video games. So yeah, man, that's what happened there. And then if we move on down to cryptos. So currencies as usual, everything against the dollar is down, right? Because the dollar is down today. So the biggest winner today is the New Zealand to the US dollar, the euro to the dollar, the euro to the British pound, the US dollar to the Canadian, the US dollar to the Swiss franc, the euro to the Japanese yen. So yeah, man, W for the euro today. So just to summarize, the euro is the winner today in terms of currencies. Yeah, man, for the traders, that's what happened there today. Yeah, man. And then moving on to cryptocurrencies. I need to get to cryptocurrencies. Here we go. Let me in. Okay. Apologies, man. My thing is a bit slow today. Software is a bit slow today. Yes, as you can see here, ever since Friday's brutal. Friday was very bad, bro. Sell off. So we're seeing now the cryptocurrencies are coming back to life. So we're seeing like a correction as well. It's like similar to the stock market. It's just going high like a roller coaster. So that's what's happening there. So it went from a high, dude. Imagine coming from a high of 72.84 what you call these $72,000, right? To 63. No, fucking lost so much money. It's disgusting. So now it's at a low of 46.1. As well as the Ethereum also crashed as well. It was sitting at 2,200. Now it's, as you can see, now it's at 1.6. But now it's slowly making a nice recovery. Every has like a roller coaster, bro. Like every time you think you're relaxed, you can lose more money than you thought before. That's the worst part about cryptos. And yeah, man, that's about it here in terms of cryptos. But one of the stable coins that is making hype today is a company. No, it's a cryptocurrency called Hyperliquid, right? Hyperliquid has attracted more than $150 million in assets, and as well as XRP. These are the ones. Hyperliquid, as you can see here, it's one of the biggest gainers today, sitting at 63.93 dollars, and then XRP as well made a huge inflow. So yeah, man, that's what's happening today. So just to summarize, what's going on is that the macro drivers are strong jobs pushing the Fed towards a rate hike, renewed a Israel and Iran tensions, and strategies of first coin micro strategy, right? Made its first sale in years. So that's what happened in terms of crypto. Bitcoin going down. The main reason was MicroStrategy, the biggest holder. It made a first ever sale after he said that he will never sell. He sold 32 Bitcoins, which was equivalent to 2.5 million, a small amount, but a major sentiment shock given to the company's never selling reputation. So yeah, man, that's about it for today on the 8th of June 2026. If you like the video, please click like, subscribe. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's go.